Y'all come in. Y'all come in. Where my late nighters at? Where my late nighters? Where are my late people at? Where are my late nighters? Now, y'all, Lord have mercy. Y'all come in and hit that like button. We got something to talk about. Like, share, and subscribe. Because y'all know what? Lord have mercy. So Lord have mercy. Y'all said Jabba Butts was a ladies' man. Let's come in and we're gonna talk about it, okay? Cause y'all putting too much on Jarvis butt. Y'all putting too much on Jarvis butts. So I'm gonna get y'all time to come in here and like, share, and subscribe to the video. And we're gonna talk, y'all. We're gonna talk with the red light on, okay? We're gonna talk. Okay. We're gonna talk. Y'all come on in, hit the like button. We're gonna go ahead on and talk about Jarvis butts. And hey y'all, his trial coming up. Y'all hold on. Y'all really, I haven't been hearing too much about Jarvis butts as if y'all know something that I don't know. Y'all come on in. Go get Michael, Carolyn, and everybody. But I'm gonna go on to get started, y'all. Anyway, I'm gonna go on to get started. Okay. Let me tell y'all something. Look, this video right here is for commenting, criticism. Yeah. We're gonna talk about the Lord have mercy. Y'all, let me tell you. All I've been hearing is Shannon, 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 Shannon. Shannon, 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 Shannon. Y'all already know it was already a problem, but come on, let's get to what really happened now. When this what we got to find out. The real truth, y'all. See, in that little that preliminary hearing, they just gave y'all a sneaker boot of what really happened. Now y'all look at him. They ain't telling y'all everything. Jarvis is a ladies' man. That's what y'all said. All of y'all people out there talking about Jarvis butts. Is Jarvis butt is a ladies' man. He don't care nothing about who had no baby by him. What's up, Joel? He don't care no Jarvis butt. Don't care nothing about how many children y'all said he got. Or hey, baby. He don't care. Y'all blaming Jarvis butts. Y'all blaming Jarvis butts for everything. Jarvis butt ain't took that girl out of here. Naziah Harris out of here. I don't care what y'all say. And we're gonna talk about that. 1 minute the man gonna be a Argentina, okay. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all make sure y'all like y'all and subscribe. Now subscribe to the channel. Now look, y'all. Jarvis Butt is the guy the alleged said that he took Naziah Harris out of here. Now let me tell y'all something. I'm not going with that. I'm not going with that. Jarvis Butt is a ladies' man. A ladies' man do not harm women. Naziah allegedly, let me say, see the prosecutor throwing y'all off. Jarvis got a lot of cheering. I'm doing good, Joel. I'm trying to do my little content, honey. I had to go to a meeting today. So I'm doing my little content late. Now, Jarvis Buck was supposed to turn himself in. I'm doing good, baby. He's supposed to turn himself into authority on a gun charge on January the 9th. Thank you, boo. I want all of y'all young people to subscribe to my channel. I really do. So I can talk to y'all sometime and straighten y'all out, okay? yeah. Yeah, funny. Wait, let me go on to do my content. I ain't gonna even look at it. I like y'all. I like y'all cool. Now, now, Jarvis Butt I'm not gonna go with what these women saying that Jarvis butt did. I don't think that he gave this girl, look out, look. That even the judge said that if she really think that Jarvis did this, they would have locked Jarvis butts up then. But let me tell y'all a little secret. Jarvis butts supposed to have turned himself in on that night of 2024. Okay. Okay. Okay, that was the day that Messiah went missing. Okay. I don't believe that that man did that to that girl. I believe that he know who underlie who. I don't think she underlie. I ain't gonna say that. I don't think that she trusted Naziah trusted uh Jarvis butts. Now y'all got to remember now a lot of them now look now the mama was going through something too. Remember? Allegedly it was supposed to be in a situation where somebody was said they was gonna get her. Allegedly, y'all just don't forget. But anyway, Jarvis Butts missed his court date. Okay, he missed his court date. And Mrs. And he on the same day Naziah Harris went missing. Why would he sacrifice it? What time was his uh uh court date on January the 9th? Because not Alexis, but Naziah Harris was at school. Okay? So if his usually your court date is early in the morning. Okay? So y'all need to ask yourself, how did he miss what caused him to miss his court date on January the 9th, 2024? Okay? That's when Naziah went missing. Let's put two and two together, y'all, instead of yabba dabba doing. Okay? Now, but that date was pushed back to February. Okay? They pushed his date in January 9th to February. Okay? Now, Naziah, I'm gonna say she allegedly met up with Butts that day. Okay? And both of them were seen together across town. Something happened. To me, I believe something happened to Naziah Harris across town before returning back to Detroit. That's what I think. What happened? Where he took her? I don't know, but I don't feel like Jarvis Butt underlied Naziah Harris. Now listen. He checked in a hotel as usual. He checked in the hotel as usual. Now, when Jarvis, when the ladies' man go to the hotel, he got a lady with him. Okay, he wanna kept. Listen, I don't think that Jarvis would have kept Naziah out there like that. Jarvis can't be here and he can't be there unless his women are involved in what he doing. Y'all got to pay attention where I'm coming from. Y'all got to pay attention where I'm coming. That's a man that women crazy about his pretty curly hair, light skin. He real nice to women. He ain't got that much sense. He ain't right. But they love him. The women love Jarvis. And you think Jarvis will risk his life for Naziah Harris? Okay, listen. Now, at least Bussy. Okay. Now, authority believe Butts had been changed in the word, so I don't see what's wrong. Change the word. Okay. They can say anything about Naziah Harris' case that I can't. I'm saying real nice. Now, let's be fair with everybody. Now, we understand that Jarvis Butts uh, have plenty of women. He have a history of being a ladies' man. Okay. He have a history of befriending women to get close, to in situation. I have seen where the male has, if they don't, they'll do anything to get to the daughters instead of they uh mama. They'll break up with the mama, but like daughters. Now look, y'all, listen to what I'm saying. Y'all don't want to hear what I'm saying, because I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Now, everybody in Detroit, in that state, in that city, know that big time man. Everybody know. If a person real nice like that, say like if a male real nice like that, ain't none of them women got nothing against Jarvis butts. They had babies by Jarvis butts. He didn't get rid of them. They had kids by Jarvis butt. Why y'all think he would get rid of his baby with Naziah Harris? I just want to ask these women out there who crazy about Jarvis butts. Y'all said Jarvis butt was a ladies' man. Okay? Now, Jarvis, I don't know why would these women attracted to someone that was no good. I think that those women who was involved themselves with Jarvis should be locked up. Because they try to pretend like they don't know Jarvis Butt's history. It is simply. And the thing is this, them women need to be locked up. Every woman that saw what that man was doing, knowing what kind of man he was, and they need to stop pretending that they didn't know. All of them need to be charged in this case. None of the women that Jarvis Butts mess with have been charged. Now think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Them women was loving a person that is unhealthy to be around the community. I'm trying to be careful with my word. I got to be careful with my word on YouTube, because they be listening to me. They don't care what y'all say. They care about what I say. No, simply. Yo, read what I said up there. Read. You funny. You read the title. I ain't saying nothing about no Diddy. But it can be Diddy. Them women were crazy about Diddy like that. You is funny. Ooh, y'all funny. I'm gonna be serious and y'all keep making me laugh. I'm trying to be serious. Yeah, you were thinking that. You said, y'all that gotta make me laugh. I used to be in school and get seasoned conduct for laughing at people. But listen, y'all. Y'all got you might wait, but you know what? You make sense what you said. Because he act like P did it. You made sense what you said, because he do act like P did it. And them women were crazy about P did it like that. Them women crazy, like, man, they act like Jarvis butt is a bunch of gold. Jarvis wasn't supposed to be over there in that house. Jarvis would call grandma Daddy. Hey, Daniel. 11:35. I'm early now. Yeah, so they can't say that Jarvis was never in that house and the baby. Yeah, simply. I told you, hey, Daniel. I said, hey. Y'all get them lights up. I don't see but one person hit that like button. I'll go back and hit that like button now. Look, now, let me finish. Now, how can a lady, I'm trying to talk about Jarvis butts and simply make me laugh talking about P. Diddy. But I ain't talking about P. Diddy right now. I'm talking about Jarvis butt. All these women on the internet. Oh, Jarvis this. Oh, Jarvis that. Okay, simply. Jarvis this. They always talking about these men who think they cute, but they always running after their pocketbook. No, we talking about here. We ain't talking about. We talking about Jarvis butts. So we ain't talking about did it tonight now. Y'all be nice now so they won't have to cut y'all. Y'all, come on now. Y'all stick on the top with me. Simply don't start. Then you're mess too. Now look. Now, something is going to happen. Come on, Daniel. You ain't simple. Y'all see y'all messing up. People watching, man. I got to do this. Now, let me tell y'all something. It's a lot went down. Not did a party, Daniel. Right now. We talk about Jarvis Butts party. Okay. Okay, y'all. I'm not gonna look at them, y'all. I'm not gonna look in the chat. I'm not. Now, now, somebody. Somebody see YouTube. That one like to look in the chat. I'm gonna laugh. Y'all funny. Okay, listen, y'all stop now. Y'all making me cry. Daniel said Jarvis butt is beautiful. All the women were crazy about Jarvis butts. Now they trying, don't be trying to erase it now. No, don't be trying to change it now, Daniel. You just say he was cute. Okay, he cute. Them women, let me tell y'all something about them women like that. I think it's simple. Y'all stop. Oh, wait, y'all, come on now. Y'all funny. That's what he said, simply. I know he don't got quiet now, simply. Look, he worried. Java Butt got the men's too, simply. Yeah, I ain't fooling with y'all tonight. I'm not. Daniel, don't get quiet now. Okay, y'all, I'm about, okay. Whoo. Now you trying to change it. It's right. Hey, I'm about to, okay, y'all. I'm not about to pay my check. My check is silly, so I'm not going to look down at them. You know what? Y'all, what tripped me out is come on, let's be serious. Okay. Now, Daniel, don't go nowhere now. Stay here, Daniel. Don't you better not leave. You better not leave. You the one said it. We didn't say it. You said Java butt was cute. Don't you go nowhere, Daniel. Don't you go nowhere. Cause you the one said Java butt was cute, so don't you go nowhere now. People said it was just. Y'all, come on. Okay, y'all, look, y'all. Say I'm not okay. People out there who listen, I'm not about to look at this check because they just fun. I love these people. I love when they make me laugh. Whoo, they got tears coming out my eyes, son. Now, y'all, this is what they said about the authority said about the clothes later was recovered. Then you like, simply let me. Yeah. Oh Lord, help me, Jesus. Y'all got me crying now. Stop, y'all. Now y'all got me over here crying now. Oh Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Whoo, dang it ain't your fault. Okay. Okay, see what happened, just take me to okay, I'm about to be serious. Okay, I'm gonna start looking at y'all. I am not gonna get nothing over with listening, y'all. I know good well Jarvis butt didn't miss no court. They just to take Naziah out of here, and I know he didn't do that. And then he got okay, y'all. Every time you stop, Daniel stop it. So come on, Daniel. I don't want them to block your thing. Now act right now. Don't be trying to act different now, Daniel. Okay. You been You two, come on, we just having fun. I can't have fun. Dance simply. Why you don't worry about that. Now look, then what they were trying to say, y'all, that Butts Harris had reportedly known either father or her cousin. But my thing is with this, y'all. All these women out here, I didn't know some tests now. Look, y'all, we in the 2000s. It's no way in the world all job and butts can be here over that girl house, over that woman house, over that girl house, over that girl house. You know how many girlfriend that man got? You know how many women job and butts got? He over that girl house. He ain't that darn cotton picking up a king. He got these many kids. He got me that many kids. Now, why would he take a Naziah Harris kid? Y'all got to think about that. Y'all got to think about the clothes Naziah had on when she went missing. Y'all got to think about we ain't seen nothing she had on that she had went to school in. And y'all got to say, how can y'all prove that Jarvis Books gave her some antifreeze? Y'all got to prove that. Then what Diddy doing over there at that courthouse trying to prove? See, Diddy, he innocent. Yeah. Now, text messages in Jarvis book case. It's not the text mess. A text message can say anything. A text message, you could text. It might not be you texting. You could be asleep and somebody else got your phone and just a tapping it, tapping it, tapping it. You could be woke and you could be texting somebody. But they're going to have to prove some of this stuff about Jarvis Butts, y'all. They putting all that blaming on that one man instead of none of them women. And that lady, you can't tell me that ain't no way in the world a woman gonna sit there, especially he the baby daddy, bring her car home all wrapped up, bent all up. Come on now. You can't tell me that job is so cute and ain't got no money. And they crazy about him like that. But y'all are crazy. Women are crazy about men who broke and men who ain't got it going on. But they like the ones who got all them baby the children. They like them. Now, it would say I can understand. You got a man that the law put back on the street that had an illness, but it didn't bother them women. You know, a man got to have a lot of power. A man have to have a lot of power for a lot of women to like him and to bear his kids and just keep bearing kids. But we don't want to be honest about that. They don't want to be honest about Jarvis, but y'all, they want to act like they shy. Y'all know what kind of man Jarvis Butts was. Y'all know what go to grandma. That you was gonna be a family man. You was gonna be over here. See, I don't blame Shannon, y'all. 100 times. I blame FS. If you can manipulate someone, you could person can turn on you and turn around and stuff like that. Now, all of them women, all them women, and that girl gonna sit up on the stand. Now she really got to me, y'all, with Jarvis Butt. And he brought her car. He already done read the car one time. And it always something on the left side of that car. Jarvis always hitting something on the left. Cause he brought her car home again with the car messed up on the left side again. What is he doing? Why is that girl car broke? Said broke. Why is that girl car messed up like that, y'all? Think about it. That girl car is bent up and she's sitting in court trying to talk cute. She on the phone with Jarvis. I don't know what are the women in this case. Everybody. But y'all gonna blame it on somebody who y'all know got an illness. They got to do something. What are they gonna do about this, y'all? Suppose Jarvis Butts get off on this. Y'all say he was a ladies' man. He got plenty of women. It seemed like to me, y'all were chasing Jarvis. Jarvis wasn't chasing y'all. Y'all were chasing Jarvis. Jarvis was trying to work and y'all kept on calling his phone. Look, when a man be out there trying to work at those shops, y'all keep on calling their phone. Why? And he ain't stunned y'all. He trying to work. So it was in this situation right here, Jarvis can win against some of these women. Because some of them women was calling Jarvis. Y'all got to look at this case real good now. Because they really want to charge Jarvis, but they would have charged Jarvis, but I say that he did. I know because I know what kind of person he is. Yes, true enough. He would never been around me because I know what kind of person he is. But the thing is, the women chose to have a situation around their kid. So what Jarvis does, it's not impossible. But the only thing I'm getting to is I don't believe Jarvis did that to her. Because all them other girls got children from it. Jarvis got children on the cross, other cross. Jarvis got plenty of children, y'all. Jarvis got plenty of kids. Jarvis Jarvis is a troublesome man, y'all. And these women know this man is a serial. You know what? Are they are YouTube. I'm doing it nice. I ain't saying the word. I'm doing it real nice. Come on, YouTube. Give me a break. All these people can say all this stuff that I hear about Nasiah Harris. And y'all be letting them talk. Well, soon I open up my mouth, then y'all ready to take that thing in a circle. Let me talk like everybody else talk about it. I don't like to hold back on nothing. I like for the people to hear the truth just like everybody else do on their channel. Now that man did this for real to these kids. We got to stop hiding stuff from the truth. We don't want the truth out there. We don't want them to know the truth. But as long as we keep hiding the truth, we can't get nothing solved. I think in the Butts case, Jarvis Butts, that's the man name, YouTube, Jarvis Butts. So if I say Butts, I'm talking about Jarvis. Jarvis don't be in charge so many times, y'all. So many times. And you know what he said? You know what he said to Shannon that I ain't never heard nobody say? He said, he told, I don't want to know none of them girls' name. Y'all can remember those girls' name. I'm not trying to remember, because that's all I hear. Shannon. But they all the women that he beats around is. But y'all got to remember, when Alexis went missing, they tracked him. Y'all got girl, how get that car? How did he get out there to get that car from that girl? Who brought him out there to get that car from that girl, y'all? From his girlfriend. And he said he was gonna bring it to me the next day. See, they got to do something about these women in this case. Why they ain't doing nothing about them, y'all? That's a charge. Shouldn't they be some kind of charge? Hey, baby, don't you think that there should be some kind of charge, y'all? If you're gonna charge that man, and you know that man, what kind of record that man hold, why don't you? What about the other people? What about the women that involved themselves with Jarvis and knew what kind of man he is, that he was, that he is, that he's gonna be for the rest of his life? What happened to an NBA? Now, what happened to your girlfriend, baby? Y'all, Jarvis was tracked. They tracked that car. See, that girl car that got wrecked, it's a track on that car. She got a Nissan like me. Mine's a 2018. I think her was a 2018. They had a tracker on that car. They know where Jarvis went, but they ain't telling us. Because everything, they can't bring out everything, y'all. I made a couple of videos showing y'all, listening to what they were saying and what they was trying to tell y'all, but they ain't put the whole case out there. They don't need to put the whole case out there, because that's not a trial we was listening to. That is a preliminary to what you might suggest to put, to ask at the court. But they did kept some things from y'all. Now that girl car, I'm gonna tell y'all something. The key to Jarvis butt case is that girl car. His girlfriend. She too cool and collected for me. She too cool for me. These girls are too cool for me, y'all. These girls are too relaxed. Them babies' mamas, they too relaxed with that man. He got plenty of women, y'all. Y'all keep looking at Shannon. Y'all need to look at them other ones. Them other ones. I know them babies' mama glad that y'all putting. You got to go simply. I enjoyed you, girl. I enjoyed you and Daniel. Yeah. Y'all a mess, but I enjoyed y'all. Daniel must be gone last night. He wanted me to get off. Man, he must get off of him. Man, he he don't disappear. Thank you for coming, boo. I wonder what Daniel doing. He showed my correct. That's okay. NBA here. Now, thank you for coming, baby. Now, he said Sure did. Good night. Oh Lord, y'all. I love my folks in my okay, baby. I like my funny folks, y'all, who make me laugh. I like my young people come here and make me laugh. I miss my children making me laugh and my friends and stuff. Cause they know I'ma laugh. But okay. Y'all, the reason why I said that Jarvis Butts shouldn't be the only one alert in this trial, because he had baby mamas that knew what he did. They were part of it to me. They got to be part of it, cause they know. Cause he told the girl, one of the girlfriends, that on the phone. You remember the one they let us listen to in court, said that Shannon down with everything. You ain't down with everything. But how did she think that he was gonna marry her? How did that woman think that Jarvis was gonna marry her? See, they want a lot. Jarvis an older guy. Jarvis 41 years old. I call Jarvis a pimp skew, but that's the word, YouTube. I call Jarvis Jarvis Butts a pimp a long time ago. Cause that's the impression that I got from him. And I looked at the women that came to the stand and I saw low self-esteem. I saw it because I used to teach health. I know about self-esteem. I can tell when your self-esteem is low and when it's high. Okay, a lot of women don't know that. Now, the texts, the photos being sent to the child, everything was wrong there. But you got to think about, uh, I know we know you were pulling out, huh? We know you left. Daniel, come on now, so they won't delete your message now. Come on now. Now, they track Bud's car. Not Bud's car, that girl car. Jarvis gonna make sure that y'all didn't get his white seats messed up. No blood or nothing on his seats. Cause his car was white. He probably didn't have no license. That's why he didn't drive that Cadillac too far. Probably need a transmission. But when they tracked Jarvis Butts over there by that river, they recovered clothes. I don't think that she was over there by the river. I think Jarvis Butts threw them off with the track. I'm gonna tell you what Jarvis Butt did with that girl. If he didn't do it, who did it? It not Jarvis, but not Jarvis. Cause he a ladies man. Y'all say he a ladies man. So a ladies man won't do nothing like that. I'm gonna tell y'all something. He threw the police out when he put them clothes over there by that river. He threw it out. He threw them off. He threw them off. And when he said, "Let me borrow your car, I'll be back," he was with someone. Jarvis don't get his hand dirty, y'all. He ain't gonna get no blood on his hand. Those clothes was later recovered. The clothes that Naziah was last seen wearing. The clothes, I can remember what she had on. She had blue jeans. She had on that white shirt that we ain't never seen. We ain't found on blue jeans. We that don't even look like the hoodie that she had on, because Naziah hoodie fit like a little girl hoodie. That looked like Jarvis Butt's hoodie. So you have to ask yourself, where's the coat? I guarantee you some little girl got that coat. Young girl got that coat that he hang with. You know, at them hotels, y'all know them folk be living in them hotels. You ain't got to do nothing but get nobody but a couple of dollars. Naziah didn't wear that many pounds. Jarvis couldn't have took her over there to Woodshop, wherever they supposed to be. And the clothes that the police found, and that on, look, y'all. You know what? That's what I do. That's what I do. I go to sleep. They love to go to sleep on my voice. My children do. I go to sleep on my voice. Okay. You just make sure you hit that like button for saying that, okay? Now, they charge. Butts has been charged. Okay, this is what I'm going to say about the clothes. The authorities said there were damage to the clothes that could indicate a struggle. Now, look at him, y'all. That man 41 years old. Now, you know he ain't had no struggle with no little bit of little girl. I believe that somebody else, I want to ask a question. Do Jarvis Butts have any younger kids like 20 years old, 19 years old, that y'all, well, really, these people don't know. They don't even know who Jarvis They don't know Jarvis Butts. They just want Jarvis but money and his white. The only thing Jarvis got to do is pull his hair down, brush his hair down, and put some water on it, and then dry his car and turn that music on. Them girls will go crazy. Them grown women will go crazy, and them young girls will go crazy over that man. That man had it going on that way. Now, when I looked at him, he ain't even my type. Now, struggle, a struggle, a struggle. Now, do I believe Naziah would fought back? Yeah. I don't think Jarvis gave her no antifreeze like that judge said. Now, if the judge gonna sit there in charge, say, listen to what they said about Jarvis butt, y'all. Where is the antifreeze? They gonna say antifreeze because she was right there at the shop. Do you think a man just got out from work at 8:30 thinking about giving you some antifreeze? He thinking about getting out of there, go and get him something to drink and go chill out somewhere. Now, he was charged with first-degree premeditated murder. Premeditated, y'all. I'm not listening to what they saying, Jarvis. Jarvis did not take Alexis, not Alexis, but Naziah Harris out of here. I don't even know if Naziah Harris gone anywhere. I don't even know if Naziah Harris was pregnant. But that preliminary trial threw y'all off. It's supposed to throw y'all off. They weren't supposed to tell y'all everything. They wasn't. But that first degree premeditated murder. Premeditated. So they saying that because of the antifreeze. Where the antifreeze? That caught the man around, and the man work around antifreeze. How y'all gonna prove that man did that? How are they gonna prove that he gave her antifreeze? Now, all them other charges on Jarvis, about the other things. Yeah, I believe that. Because that's what he is. That's what he known as. I didn't cuss. I just said the word ass like ass is. I really, it's so many young girls was jealous of Naziah Harris. It's so much was going on in Naziah Harris' life until she had to stay quiet and keep low because they'll talk and they'll tell stuff. You know what I mean? They talk too much. They'll tell what you say. So she ain't found nobody comfortable. You just gonna come in the chat and say, who's that? And she wanted to find somebody comfortable she thought that she could trust and talk to. But people who she talked who the people who Naziah Harris tried to talk to was going back, it was gonna get back to the grandma. Now, Naziah is the first. Let me tell y'all something. I was a PE teacher. Them children will tell us when they pregnant. Them children tell us when they stomach hurt. Them children tell us what's wrong with them. They will talk, but she did not tell her PE teacher. And then no PE teacher recognized the sign of what she did, what was going on with Naziah. Oh, yes, they do pick up on stuff because they got to do sit-ups and push-ups. They know somebody should, that school know that they supposed to have, I guarantee a PE teacher know, unless she had a male PE teacher. Now, a male PE teacher ain't gonna pay you no attention like a female PE teacher would. A female PE teacher would have called on to, oh, why you not participating like you doing? Your grades going down. Now she must have had a male PE teacher. Men don't pay nothing like that no attention. But he should know something wrong with her grades went down, especially when she like to dress out. You know what I mean? For PE. You know something ain't right. But a man don't really get into two female business like that, y'all. They don't pay no attention like women would. I would have known that if she was her PE teacher, I would have known she is something going on. Cause I'm a female. But a male, she don't want to dress out today. She still her grades steady going down. Something ain't right. And then y'all got to think too, something wasn't right when they took her out of y'all need to ask the question, man. Ain't nobody asked that. Yeah, casual. All of us went to PE before. If I had a man for PE, I don't even want to sit a certain way. I don't even want to do a certain thing, exercise. I know we had to do exercise. If she would have a female PE teacher, she would have known something wrong with Naziah. That's why I say, did she have a male PE teacher or did she have a female? And then y'all need to ask the question, why did the grandmama take her out of after school program? See, she was doing good. Why did they take her out there after school program? Now y'all know another thing about that afternoon program, that after school program. You know that'll keep us out. Thank you. You can do in all kind of color, but that afternoon school program would give us something to do. That'll keep us out of trouble. Why did the grandmama take Naziah out? Did she really take her out of the after school program? It's more to this than Jarvis butts. It's more to this than Jarvis butts. Because we don't know who all live in that house. Jarvis butt got plenty of women. He don't just sit around Shannon. I don't know why it's the text messages just looking like Naziah the only one text him. Plenty of women text him. They see, I think those people, those women, that needs to be charged with something because the person is out on Java, is out on the street being the person that he is. But the women who letting that happen out there like that, there you go, Casual. The women that let it happen like that needs to be charged with something. Because they bringing it to Jarvis. These women is bringing this disease to a person with a disease. It's like a virus. If I got HIV, and I know I got HIV, you know I got HIV, and me and you together, and we together, and we date, we do everything, and then we go to pass it on. If we just pass on. We know what we are doing. So you go back and look at all, I ain't just talking about Shannon, I'm talking about all the women. That man got about 20 or 30 women. Young and old. That didn't care nothing about the children. They went for the man. Why they ain't charged with nothing? And I said ain't. Why are they not charged with nothing? Huh? So we just gonna keep blaming the people. That's why they tell you to look at the maps and look in your neighborhood and see who next door to you. We the one got to avoid that kind of attention. But when you bring the attention to the attention, you helping the problem. Now, Jarvis. Of course he gonna delete the messages out of his phone. No. Of course. He mentioned to her about a pregnancy test. That don't mean that she was pregnant. He did mention that to her. He did test her about a pregnancy test. What Jarvis think that was gonna happen? What would he think gonna happen to her if he didn't handle his business right? But an underage girl. What would he thought was gonna happen? He didn't care. I think somebody else behind this, y'all. I think it's somebody else behind this. I don't think he had the guts to take the harm Naziah Harris. I just don't. I just don't. I've been saying it for the longest that somebody young is in this with him. And I guarantee you that somebody can't drive. Because they were driving his girlfriend's car while he was driving something. Because somebody brought him over her house to pick up that car. And he always hide in that car for some reason. They, he know all his women know each other. All the women know each other. Y'all, we did that when we were teenagers. Jesus. They don't do that. I ain't know they do that now. I think that I can go with who Jarvis is, because that's who Jarvis is. But it's my duty to protect my family from that man. But if I'm protecting him and I'm on his side, I'm a criminal as well. I need to go to jail. I need to do some kind of time. I need to be punished. Something need to happen to me because I don't want help. I'm helping him. Oh, happy birthday, 4-8. Happy birthday, baby. Now, a little secret to y'all. That was a preliminary hearing. It's a lot missing out of this. Them girls didn't need them boxes of tissue. Then wait till the trial come. Those officers got so much in this case. They got witnesses in this case. They ain't talking about the other girls and stuff like that. They got other people that's going to be involved in this cult. To me, it's just like a cult. And it seems like to me it's like a big cult. Because he want to marry everybody. And how he talked to him. They think that the way he talked to him, that they love. Y'all, I'm going to tell you something. Anytime you write something, anytime you text something in your cell phone, so I'm trying to tell y'all folk who cheats. Just because you delete a message out your phone. Jarvis, his girlfriend, I ain't gonna never say it, not his girlfriend, because they crazy about Jarvis. Jarvis deleted and delete it and delete it and delete it. Even on social media, delete it. Guess what they do? Anything you can delete, it come back. They can get it. You can't hide it. It best not that's. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. Don't let nobody borrow your phone and then be texting somebody from your phone. Then your phone ring in the middle of the night and get you in trouble because your friend think that that's somebody calling for you. Now it's somebody called your phone because somebody was using your phone. People can do wrong and you held your phone and still and won't put it on their phone. And then they're gonna delete it out of your phone. But look, your number the one gonna come up on that phone. And whatever you type, when you see the word delete, it's not gone. It's not going nowhere. It's just making you think that it's gone somewhere. But the detective can they pulled up every last one of Jarvis' butts. Jarvis' butts, it's so much stuff gonna come out in this. He gonna tell what he did because that's who he is. But y'all, it gonna go deeper than this. Now the mom, her mother, she sure got over there quick when they happened to Naziah. You kept getting Naziah's cell phone when the grandmama kept taking stuff away from her. So that gonna make the grandmama look good, y'all. Listen to what I just said. If I keep saying Alexis, where on my mind? Let me tell y'all something. If a grandmother take a child phone from them, or electronic from them, they don't want that person to be getting. I guarantee her mama know that Jarvis was texting her. If the grandmother takes a child electronic device from them, they don't want them to be texting them people, y'all. That grandmama had a feeling that man was texting that girl. I don't know why she don't say it in the court. She knew that boy was texting that girl. And the mama had to know some kind. Every time they take a device from Naziah, she runs over there and get it. Naziah electronic. Y'all, that girl has cell phone, laptop after laptop, everything. Every time you see her, she doing TikTok. Why'd you keep bringing her electronics over there? Well, every time the grandmama take it from her. The grandmama was taking it from her because she kind of figured that what was going on. See, I can't blame grandmama for everything. And I ain't taking up for you, granny. I ain't taking up for you at all because you whispering that boy ear at that birthday party. You said on that stand that Jarvis don't come in that house. And we as human, we know y'all gonna let y'all cutie pie come in that house. And the kids who stay there were just looking, because they know he wasn't supposed to be in the house. But you like, we family. At that birthday party, we family. You supposed to be here. I don't care how old no video art is. That video was pretty old, y'all. That video was old. See, I'm going to tell you this. Jarvis is Jarvis. Now, when it come down to taking that little girl out of him, I don't think if he was, like they said, premeditated. I don't see he's a ladies' man. He didn't, if he was trying to do what he was trying to do, He didn't mean to take her out of here. Which I'm not gonna feel. I don't feel no kind of pity for Jarvis Butts because he's got issues. And if I'm gonna contribute to his issue, then I got a problem myself. It's a problem within myself. I don't like myself. I don't trust myself. Jarvis is Jarvis. So what we're gonna do, Jarvis gonna tell on everybody. Butts is gonna tell on everybody, y'all. And that thing with me, I'm just surprised that they are not gonna put the charge on the people that looked out for that man. And you ain't raised no kind of saying, boy, you ain't said nothing to that man when that man brought your car home to her. I don't think he said, I'm gonna fix it. What happened to my car? Oh, I just had a little accident. I'm gonna fix it, bring it up to the shop. Really? That man would have never got my car. But I ain't you, and you ain't me. You knew he had other women. He got women across town. So y'all need to take that car back on that side of town. And y'all got to ask yourself, what happened before they crossed that line to Detroit? When they came back in Detroit, what happened? And that man King ain't telling y'all everything. Because that's his road dog. King is Jarvis Butt's road dog. See, I'm gonna tell you, see, God working in a mysterious way. King wanted to see his son before he left. See, you don't know who Jarvis called and text on his phone. Jarvis got spooked. And you got to ask yourself, why did Alexis have that pink thing on? Looked like she'd outgrow that thing, but the thing is, it looked like another kid can wear that outfit. But it's stretchable. And she ain't that big. But she had gotten big. That hoodie, y'all. That hoodie didn't have too much of this and too much of that on it. That little pink outfit, unless they keeping something from us, they got the real clothes. Because the officer said they checked the school. So we got to think about this, y'all. Think about this. First of all, why would Jarvis Butts get rid of Naziah baby when he got 20 babies, 20-something babies somewhere? Why did he take Naziah baby? Why would he want to get rid of Naziah baby? He ain't worried about Shannon knowing nothing about no baby. Y'all really think so? No. Jarvis is not a person that cares about stuff like that. Because Jarvis know how he is. He know that. And I'm going to tell you something. Naziah felt protected around Jarvis' butt. I don't understand what was the plan for her to sneak to be with him after school. In the daytime. Not the nighttime, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. And let me tell you something. One thing you can't do is play with my mind. If I really, even though I called Jarvis and Jarvis said my child went up there, I still would have went up there. I wouldn't have called Jarvis and let him know I was on my way up there. But see, Jarvis left that shop. He kept that girl all day after school from 3 all night. What did Naziah eat? Why is Naziah comfortable? Why is Jarvis and King so comfortable? And why is that girl who, when they was cross town, his baby mama, his sister-in-law, why are they so comfortable with a young girl, a niece? Why is Jarvis' sister is so comfortable with a little girl in his truck, in and out of his truck, walking behind her, not saying nothing to her? What's going on here, y'all? You know whether or not your brother was supposed to be around children or not. You know your brother. See, this been going on too long, y'all. This been going on too long. But y'all got to realize these women didn't care. I ain't never seen no women didn't care. I ain't never seen a bunch of women didn't care. I don't know what's wrong with them. So, what are we going to keep doing? We're going to keep arresting the perpetrator because of who they are and we didn't protect them, or should we be punished for not protecting them? Law gonna change on y'all. Y'all better trust me. That law about to change. Because when the law gave y'all freedom to do what y'all want to do, y'all messed it up for me and everybody else who were doing it right, enjoying the law. That law about to change, y'all. They about to build some more jails and more prisons. These folks got a plan for y'all. Because we sick and tired of situations like this. It's no way a man with a record like Jarvis. When I see Jarvis, I'm like, what were they crazy about? How you feeling? That man ain't got no feeling for no chillings. But one thing. Oh, Lord. Jarvis knows a lot, y'all. Jarvis, a lot of people. They think they about to, them 40-something girl think they about to come on and stand on Jarvis. Guess what? Y'all gonna be letting that man get up out of jail soon. Because some of them things gonna be this charge. Not gonna even count. Disregard. Because y'all was part, most of the women was part of the problem. Most of the women was part of the problem. Shoot, they were making that man happy. Oh Lord. He's a ladies' man. What happened to Naziah when they took that girl? When they okay, see, King know what was gonna go on, y'all. See, y'all ain't paying King no attention. See, King set up on that stand. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. King know what was going on, y'all. King got a little child mind too to me. Jarvis gonna tell it all because that's the kind of person he is. You think he like you? Y'all, them women really think that Jarvis ain't gonna tell on them. Shoot, man, Jarvis know what kind of man he is. He gonna tell it. They already know what kind of man he is. But he about to tell them what happened. It was cold out there that day, y'all. It was cold out there that day. Naziah ain't gonna sit there and drink no antifreeze. I don't care what the text said. I don't care what that text said. A 12-year-old ain't gonna drink no antifreeze because it don't taste good. So what happened? Y'all actually think that y'all think Naziah ain't got no sense? Antifreeze don't taste like no Sprite. Naziah got plenty of sense, y'all. Y'all gotta ask yourself. Then you know what I can say about Naziah. I don't even know her, but I can demeanor and what they saying. She was trying to protect her cousins. She didn't want nothing to happen to those little kids in the house. She's so smart. I read for it to happen to me instead of the kids. And those people who was pretending to be blindsided was appreciating what Naziah was doing. See, if you remove Naziah, say like, okay, I could still be a good woman in my heart with my children. To accept that man who have an illness. Oh, that was a long time ago. Man, that child, I mean, a long time ago. How you think that gonna disappear? You're in your 30s and he's 19. You 19 and he in his 30s. See, y'all was after them girls were after Jarvis. That's how come I said why they ain't charged with nothing. Why these women ain't charged with nothing? You know, so that lady who he towed that car up, he said don't drive your car. Oh, don't drive my car. talking all sexy. Excuse me, YouTube. But she was talking. Well, you can. Okay. Oh, drive my mama come. Man, please. Man, please. Man, y'all, come on now. You know what? I'm not. I don't like to judge women, but I looked at each one of them women who came in there. I looked at all. I looked at some of Java's girlfriends came in the courtroom. We still sent all 20 and 30 out and all 40 of them in there. Just had one side of the courtroom for Jarvis butts. Subpoenas Jarvis butts girlfriends. All the baby mamas. All the women. Let it be one side of the courtroom for Jarvis butts. And I guarantee you something ain't right. Let's just let one side of the courtroom be all the Jarvis butts, girl. Watch what they wear. Watch how they come in there. Watch how they talk. Watch what they say. And they can cuss. They got a mouth on them because Jarvis got a mouth on him. Jarvis like all them women who be cussing him out. He like them kind of women. Golly. I can't. Ooh, Jesus. You know, they gon' y'all, this thing, at that trial, there's a lot of things they not gonna let y'all see. They not gonna let us see. Because they didn't let us see when that girl got on. These are minors. See, they let this thing go too far into the weirdest case I ever tried to solve. This is the weirdest case I ever tried to solve. And in this case, a lot of people was taken advantage of because they always been taken advantage of. They always have, and they don't know right from. See, when people can't help how they are. Some people can't help how they are because they think that's the right way. And when you think that's the right way, you're gonna grow your children into the wrong way, thinking that's the right way, and it's gonna continue. It's gonna happen because you looking and you ain't saying nothing. Y'all know the signs. When Jarvis go to court, why all them women who now they say by like 40 or something like that, them women ain't gonna have their story to write, y'all, when they go in there with Jarvis. But at his trial, they gonna have their story right. They're gonna be like dismissed. Dismissed. They better have some proof. Because he is what he is. He gonna have that name for life. It's gonna be up to you to deal with it. Jarvis is not the person, only person that, well, he gonna go down on his part. But my thing is, plenty of people need to go down on this, y'all. And you know, one thing, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this. I know y'all say, Lanita, why you ain't hard on Shannon? Lanita, why you ain't hard on Shannon? And I'm gonna tell y'all the reason why I'm not hard on Shannon. And I don't care what y'all say and how y'all think about that. I'm saying me. I'm saying me. You can say, oh no, 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 all you want to. I don't care. I say, listening to the aunt, and this got to be going and helping to all the women family who Jarvis don't mess with. I think people don't take life serious like they used to. I do. And I'm glad my children take their life serious. It's a lady that said something today, and then I'm about to finish saying what I'm saying. I told the lady my last name is Gil. I said, Gil. She said, oh, she said, Hill? I said, no, like Johnny Gill. Now look, y'all. She 30 years old and she ain't never heard of Johnny Gill. That lady said, see, you had your children around that kind of music. I said, yeah, and then they played it in the band. But see, I said, I got a son 28 years old and 30. They know Johnny Gill, who Johnny Gill is. But she said, but see, you, see, you let your children, in my song before I go do karaoke. But go back to Shannon and her mama. Shannon going through what her mama going through. Shannon don't see nothing wrong with Jarvis. Okay, it happened 10 years ago. So what? Now, it's sick, y'all. It's sick. But I'm not gonna be, I know I know y'all, I can't be mad at Shannon. Shannon wasn't raised right. Shannon was raised wrong. How in the world is Naziah over there? Y'all don't, everybody. Okay, I'm looking at Jarvis and all the women that he dealing with. Why they letting him come around their children? I just wish I could have helped Shannon. I'm surprised her aunt didn't help her with that. When she had that first baby by Jarvis, she wouldn't have had now another one by Jarvis. We don't know what them girls were doing in the streets. And I don't want to get into their business about what they did in the streets. We don't know what they went through. Y'all can't just judgeable on these women because they got issues. Who do that? Now it's a different thing. Listen to this, y'all. Listen. For example, listen so y'all don't get misunderstanding. It's a different when you already don't had the baby by the man, and then he turned out to be that way. But you didn't know he was that way. Okay? You ain't do your homework. But then y'all been together 8 or 9 years. You didn't know he was like that. So when you find it go from the women too, being like that. You them kid that you had by him, you would have never thought that he would have did that. But Shannon grew into the disease. She caught the disease, then she spread the disease. See, Jarvis is a disease. And his disease was so powerful. It contagious Shannon. Now you don't got my self-esteem high and then saying nice things to me, saying good things that ain't nobody never said nothing like that to me. Now I'm a different person. I don't find somebody who really love me, but they don't love her. So it's different when you grow into, it's different when you in a relationship and you catch the disease. And the difference is you knew the disease was right there before you caught it. But you got it because you didn't care. You thought you could change. See, one thing about if you don't go get the treatment, you can't change a person. You don't go get help, you can't change that person. So it's a different when catching when you right now, you and your partner straight. He do one thing and go out, come home and bring it to you. You know you ain't been nowhere. Y'all, we got to, I, let me tell you something. I hate to see good people taken advantage of. I hate to see good people taken advantage of. When Shannon was on that stand, I said, that's a nice girl. She's a nice person. But she got tricked into the game. She don't know nothing about streets. She don't know nothing about no streets. She been out there in the street and they met Jarvis and they went crazy over J-Bo. They went crazy over J-Bo in his Cadillac. But they ain't no player like me though. Shannon is infected. That's why I don't say nothing about her. She was one that got infected. She got to get help because she's a beautiful person on the inside. But y'all got to ask yourself, Jarvis ain't going to stay locked up for life. Y'all really think that man about to stay locked up for life? And what going to happen? Have the disease start spreading? I'm just asking the question. Have that disease start spreading? That disease still continues, and he calling her collected on the collect call. Ain't nobody paying her no attention but Jarvis. Now, I'm not gonna put pressure just on Shannon. I don't understand how I can come over there. I come over my sister's house every day and see that same man in that house. That ain't our right to go up there and clean that man's shop up. See, I can't be mad at Jarvis Butts. Because he is who he is. I heard a girl on Facebook. She I got to share this educating right here, YouTube. You got to let me educate my people. Okay? Because they don't have nobody to listen to them. This girl says she's the only fan. She be on the only fan. She be on there and she got herpes. She said, I got it. I told y'all I got it. What y'all just want me to keep saying? And when she dressed so pretty. Light skinned girl. Twisted on. You had nice hair and everything. Looked good. And I left a message with them, the kind of women that y'all like. At least she is sending the awareness out there. She sending the warning saying what I have. She told them what she had. So if you knew, Jarvis told the baby mamas what he had. The baby mama said, like they did that girl, I don't care. I still want you. You still want me? Dang. But Jarvis told them. These folks trying to act like they don't know Jarvis like this, y'all. It seemed more like a cult. That man had things going on that they didn't care. What are we going to do about that? Because y'all, see, I notice a lot of women now try to change who a man is. You can't change a man who he is. And men, y'all can't change a woman who she is. Y'all be trying to change people. Y'all be trying, I still want you. And then you got to remember, when we were 18 and 19-year-old, we had, okay, now say like about my children, they got game and stuff, because it's the way I taught them the right way. I told them the real, how it is for real in life. So you can't play none of mine. They'll play you before you play them. 19 years old. If Jarvis was 30-some year old, don't y'all know Jarvis? If Jarvis, he was in his 20s and 30s, don't y'all know he still got older kids out there somewhere? Don't y'all know that older kid could be somewhere involved in a Naziah case? Y'all better hope that he don't have no. Jarvis better hope that the prosecuting team don't have any of his older kids take the stand. Because I believe that man got some older kids. That lady's man got some older kids. I really do think so. Now, when that trial comes around, Don't say I didn't tell you. So why now? Why it had to take for Naziah, for y'all older girls to come out? Because somebody guilty. Your mama guilty. Your mama was guilty. It all depends on what kind of life your mama was living. Y'all don't want y'all to know the truth. I just don't understand how is Naziah mama bringing her phones and stuff over there and ain't seeing no change in her daughter. The daughter wasn't supposed to be over there. Naziah mama wasn't supposed to be over their house. Jarvis wasn't supposed to be over their house. And y'all, the only person that I blame is the grandmama. And when your mama let you have your way and you keep doing, you don't did it 5 times. It ain't that why I don't blame Shannon. And then the auntie told y'all that they ran away when they were young. It's some more children. It's some more children. That lady got some more children. I ain't even just looking at. Something happened. Jarvis could have gave that girl some antifreeze to drink round about 5 o'clock, y'all. He could have gave her. Why did he wait till after King leave? See, these are a lot of questions that y'all ain't thinking about in this case. Y'all so ready to point the finger at people. Y'all got to ask yourself. He could have, the way Jarvis is, he would have gave her a cup of antifreeze to taste in. What did he do? Naziah wasn't gonna drink no antifreeze. Come on, y'all. Come on. Naziah knew something was gonna happen to her when she didn't go home, y'all. I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't got to wait. Even if my mama was, even if my mother was raising my kids, and my mama ain't doing nothing about my daughter being missing, I'm about to call the police. Unless something ain't right, well, I wasn't supposed to be over there. But still, I let somebody else call the police. It's no excuse what happened to Naziah, y'all. It's no excuse. Because if you know that you knew your daughter was missing, why you didn't call the police? I just asked the question. Why did you wait till the next day and you knew your daughter was missing? Why did y'all call? My thing is this what I'm saying, y'all. The mama could have called the police. Why was everybody calling Jarvis instead of getting their behind up, getting in the car and going up there? If they had a guy up, they would have saw Naziah. If they had a guy up, but did they care? Nobody care if Nazaria was missing. And nobody care. You think them people didn't know what Nazaria was? Huh? Only thing that antifreeze, she ain't drunk no antifreeze. I don't think so. The antifreeze don't even taste good. Antifreeze don't even smell good. Antifreeze don't taste good, and antifreeze ain't gonna say. Put your nose up against some antifreeze, unless they put some soda in it. But Nasiah is smart. She wasn't gonna drink drink no antifreeze to get rid of nothing. That girl got too much sense. She got more sense than some of these grown people. Something else happened, y'all. And the way them clothes are spread out, somebody put them clothes like that. Somebody put them clothes like that. Come on, y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. But that go back to Jarvis Butts. That go back. Let's go back to Jarvis Butts. He wanna took her out of him. That's why they trying to be careful with their words with Jarvis Butts. They said premeditated. Now, if that man take that mask out and testify, I don't think Jarvis can testify. Jarvis ain't bad as he think he is. Jarvis is not bad as he think he is. We talking about Umbrella Jarvis Butts, but we almost finished talking about him. But we talking about Jarvis Butts. Golly, y'all. I'm put it like this. I tell you what you do. Do that for me. Not Alexa, but what her name? Naziah trusted uh Jarvis. Why would she leave school and go where Jarvis? Why did she run away to Jarvis and knowing where she gonna go when they leave there? Cause Jarvis gonna go home to his girlfriend, to that girlfriend. He got a lot of girlfriends. You put him out, he got somewhere to go. So you need to ask yourself, where is he gonna go? Where is Jarvis going? Where is Jarvis? Where did he go when he left there to the hotel? See, another thing about the hotel, y'all. See, a lot of things about this trial. It's gonna trick y'all. They got all the information, y'all. It's a lot of things missing. Hey, Pueblo, what, man, I ain't seen your name in a long time. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all now. Hey, when the court start, when they go to court, them women better come in there right. Because they ain't gonna blame Jarvis for everything. Because they already know who Jarvis was, he done been locked up for, who he is. And y'all men better wake up out there. Y'all think that's cute having all these different women. And women, we got to do better. Yeah. You don't been over him before. You don't been over him before. You know you have. It ain't nobody. But see that you was on him when I had Pueblo. You was on him and I was the real deal. And you was on him. I was the real deal, Lanita Gill. You was on him when I was Cougar Mama Lanita. And then I changed to grandma, funny acting grandma Lanita. But I had that Lanita, the same Lanita, but I was the real deal Anita Gill. See, you knew me by them names. You knew, y'all, you subscribed me. Don't play with me. How you doing? Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Ain't too much they can do it. And King make me sick. King came in the courtroom like you don't see Jarvis. They went right, walk, and King walked right past Jarvis' butts. And that's your friends for years. And you gonna stand up your 6 feet, 7 feet butt and stand up and say, no, I don't see him. You gonna stand up 7 feet, 8 feet. No, I'm just exaggerating. I'm just kidding. 6 feet something. And gonna say that. He said, so you don't see Jarvis' butt? No, I don't see him. Man, when he say he didn't see him, y'all already know case closed. And don't ask him no more questions. And I know Jarvis about to show all his teeth up under that mask. I bet he just laughing. He talking about he ain't see me. But that's his buddy. Of course his buddy gonna say he didn't see him. Unless his grandmama seen him. What she think who she thought she was going to the court to see? Her date? Didn't she know that the court was about Jarvis' butts? She knew when she came to court who she was going to there for in the preliminary hearing, y'all. Jarvis. I wear glasses, but the courtroom so little. I can see. I saw Jarvis, and then put on her glasses, and then the prosecutor went off on her. She didn't even realize that he made her look stupid. He said, you wear glasses?" y'all for me. I be trying to be serious. He said, "You wear glasses?" She said, "Yeah." And then when he said, "Look over there at her," look around for him. Oh, there he go, right there. Man, come on, lady. You and King is full of I don't know what. Y'all gonna, and then one thing about the grandma, she gonna take up for them men folks. She gonna take up for the men folks. She gonna take up for no woman. I believe if Shannon was to turn on Jarvis, her mama have a fit. Cause when he came to that birthday party. I wonder who had their camera on, y'all. When Jarvis came to that birthday party, who was videoing? Somebody will video them. When Jarvis came to that birthday party, he said, that little girl say, "Hey, daddy, look, daddy." And they weren't even paying the grandmama no attention. Who was videoing Jarvis? And that man who was putting the candles on the cake, who was that? Who that man putting the candles on the cake? Ooh, Lord, man. First of all, it's too dark in that house. Me turn some light on, let's see what's going on. You supposed to be part of the family. And you weren't even here to say happy birthday. You supposed to be here. And Shannon broke her neck trying to get over there and see what her mama was saying to Jarvis. She will not, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all can forget about that. Shannon would never leave Jarvis. So I really don't even know, I really don't know how that going to work if Jarvis was released. And allegedly she got her kids. She's not a bad mama. But I'm surprised they let them children stay with her, though. I'm surprised they didn't take her children, y'all. If she was in Georgia law, she wouldn't be having them kids. Not saying that she's not a good mother, but Georgia law, she wouldn't have had her kids. I'm surprised they didn't take them kids from her. And you know what I would rather for them to do? I'd rather for her to go see them and visit them, but I'd rather for her to get help. I would like to see her go see a, psychiatrist. They can help her mentally. But that house that they went in that day, and what that boy was sitting there smoking, I ain't no help in that. That boy was smoking. Y'all had that boy smoking on live. Putting that man being all out there in the street. If they doing that over there in their house, that's what I told y'all. It's a lot going on. When you feeling good like that, you ain't worrying about what nobody say about you. You just trying to get your high on. Oh Lord. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. But I just can't wait till the trial. The trial ain't gonna be like y'all think it's gonna be. Cause Jobs in there running his mouth. Jobs in there telling on everybody. Job is telling on the brothers, the sisters, the folks across the hall, the people across the other side of town, the other baby mama. He is running. Job is in there running his mouth. He in there running his mouth. And he gave that judge a look on her face. And she just wish she can run up there and just snatch her from down there and that's how he was looking. To educate y'all, watch your child. Watch your children. If it look like that, it's that. Don't start all that fussing and stuff. Get away from it. Somebody said they got something, they got it. So you got to relieve them. Now, if you meet someone, you told that woman, I'm married. I'm a married man. Or that woman said, I'm married. It's gonna be she told and he told you the truth that they was married. If you tell a woman, I'm been locked up for this, man. I'm been locked up for that. I'm been accused of this. And I'm been accused of that. And a woman tell you, I've been accused of this. I'm being accused of that, but I'm a changed person now. I don't do it no more. What? What make you think that's true? Don't get back into that. Let that go. Can't change overnight for nothing like that, y'all. I love y'all. Hey, Gwen. I love y'all. And that's why I talk to y'all like I do. Because I can tell that people don't tell y'all the truth. And I appreciate you two letting me put the talk to y'all to tell y'all truth. We got to do better as females. And we got to do better as fathers. I seen a lady in another thing, y'all. Women, listen, from a woman to a woman, stop thinking that y'all can beat these men's behind just because they just letting you swing on them. I seen this lady, she disrespected this police officer, running her mouth. Sometimes, listen, ladies, I'm not against y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all like I love the men. Sometimes y'all need to be quiet and let that man talk and cut that attitude out and sit back and relax. Because I don't see too many women jumping in a man's face. Y'all better stop that. That's so rude and disrespectful. Knowing that man don't even want to touch you. Y'all stop doing it. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Stop doing that man like that. All that cussing and fussing. Good Jesus. And y'all think that's cute. That's terrible. Stop thinking you can beat us. Stop running up on these men like that. That police snatched that lady out that car. Seen a video on YouTube, I think it on Facebook. Girl just run her mouth. She ran her mouth to the police. I said, do she know she talking to the police? These police ain't playing with y'all no more. Y'all, all these people who so used to doing what they want to do when Biden was in the law. Forget about it. Hang it up. Stop fussing. Throw it away. We tired of it. We ain't never live in a world where stuff happen to our babies. We ain't used to this. Keep letting stuff happen to our babies. And our community need to get back together because don't nothing supposed to happen to our kids. The community is supposed to look out for each other's children. But y'all ain't even looking at, that's what we do. But y'all ain't looking out the way that you're supposed to be looking out for them. You ain't doing it like me. I'll take you around. I'll walk you home in my car like the Fred Flintstone and getting on your butt until I get in front of your mama door and tell your mama what I said to you. Because if I see you climbing my fence one more time, I couldn't help. It's real, y'all. It's real. It's time to change. Y'all might well gonna change because Trump got things for y'all. You used to having your way. You used to doing things your way. Hey, cut it out. It's over. Cut it out. Hey, baby. Cut it out. Got Trump in the chair now. He don't sign the pencils and the papers. Everything about to straighten up. Y'all about to get straightened back up. So y'all got to relax. Biden went out there and let y'all start having y'all waiting. And that's when our children y'all start just let stuff. Babies walking down the street at the age of 2. I wish my 2-year-old would climb out there when that door been so like I was so strict on mine. Protect our kids. We ain't never been in no society where we don't protect our kids. All the time you turn on the news, our kids, our kids, our kids, our kids, our kids. And then you know what then I ain't gonna hold y'all up. You know one thing I wish they would ban off of TV, y'all. Cause I'm so sick of looking at it. I'm sick of I wish Bite Trump can tell them something, but he can't control that though. I wish they would ban all that fighting that they have y'all black people doing on these TV shows. Fighting each other. I wish I can't even look at Facebook without seeing a group of women fighting. I mean be punching. Now I looked at Instagram today. Looked at Instagram. I seen two men popping each other. Why we can't do something else? Why are we publicizing what are we publicizing this for? Why we letting these people run these TV shows with them fighting and all that right there? Oh my God, I'd be like, oh my God. They need to write something up. That's violent, y'all. That's violence. And then you get back, then you don't had your baby, then you know got back on the show. Now Chris Sean supposed to be going back on one of them shows. Why is y'all fighting for? Look like y'all just keep that don't get on y'all nerves. Let's see a cooking challenge. Let's see best model who can walk. Like these men's model better than the women. Cause the women still wearing boxing gloves. Look at what's the name? Pablo, what is his name? DJ, stop. Look, don't go over here making me laugh, and I don't feel like laughing. I just finished laughing. Look, y'all. What's that man name who got that who still married with his wife, but he walking around with a boxer? Pabu, whatever his name is. He walking around with a woman walking like him. And like she said, she can get that man back anytime she want that man back. And she can. I don't know what wrong with y'all. Y'all better get together. Y'all want to live a long time like me and have fun. I be chilling, man. I be chilling, y'all. Depression what kind of top? Bus top bench, and then married a stew, and we had three little steps. Okay, okay. Long as you happy, baby. Long as you happy. Now, y'all wake up, my people. Wake up. Wake up. It's not. It don't need. We y'all look y'all. It don't got so bad. It don't got so bad out here. They found two boys on top of Bell Mountain. Twins at that on top of Bell Mountain. Shot in the head, back of their heads. K. and Isaiah Lewis. You don't hear nothing about that case. You don't hear nothing about that case. And Alexis, where her mama gonna get that fundraising that I took out. I'm gonna get them to them kids. I don't get that lady money for them kids. I love to see people. It's hard to take care of your children. And I had 5 children. They wanted me to take care of 4 more, 2 more. I can't do that. I can take care of my 5. All right, baby. That's right, DJ. Hey, love yourself. People think it easy to raise a grandmama. And grandmama got children herself. Like Alexis' grandmama got all them, she got some little children herself. And then your other children, hey, DJ. And she got children herself. Y'all know it's hard on a woman. Woman can't raise no all them damn children by herself. I don't talking about no husband. I'm talking about the woman. Shoot. Women got children. It's hard to raise children. And the little money that they giving y'all ain't hitting on nothing. Women need more money than that. It takes a lot. It's these days, the time that we living in, it's going to take a lot of money. I just don't get enough of money, y'all. And then you got these folks who these billionaires here are. They ain't doing nothing for y'all to get them all our money at these concerts. Not one time they open up nothing for these kids. Go help a family out. They don't even help no family out. We don't want to help each other. Especially when something happened to, hey, Daniel. That's right. Jesus is king. Let me tell you something. We don't even like to see, a lot of black people don't like to see another black mama to try to get a GoFundMe. That ain't no money. $4,000 ain't no money. You know I can run through $4,000. Y'all think because a woman, get your people get a GoFundMe. Y'all think, oh, they put out a GoFundMe. They get them for them children. Children call money these days, man. And it's time for y'all fathers to stand up and be men. And start laying all them babies on them and then disappear. And then go have another baby somewhere else, and then y'all come to want to come home after you don't got a baby out there. Keep your butt on out there. You don't got that baby now. Y'all know y'all don't want to hear that. The word, you want to come back in a relationship for after you done made a baby. Y'all might well go on to be happy. It ain't easy, y'all. It ain't easy, y'all. Food don't even taste right. Y'all better start making get some flower seeds, start a garden. Y'all better start growing, better learn how to make a garden out there in that backyard. Things about to change. Bananas don't even taste like bananas. Apples don't taste like apples. Unless you're in the right place getting them. Food ain't tasting like food, y'all. Look how much season you got to put on food that make food taste good. People don't want to hear the truth, y'all. Food ain't tasting like food. You better learn how to cook yourself. You better cook that food yourself. And I'm going to tell y'all a little secret. Love, and single women, love your children. Young girls, love your children. Your children will make a change in your life. Your kids will make a good change. If it wasn't for my kids when I was young, no telling where I would be now. I know what you're saying. I raised my son since he was 5 months. Oh, now he's 8, going on 9. I think one of my grandbabies just turned 10. Yeah, I always been a good father to my only child. And what touched my heart when my son, I look at my son and my son-in-law, I love they young boys, they young men and raising their children. I tell them, you doing a good job. I would tell any man. And I brought that up today to another lady when I was at my meeting. I said, I love to see a young man take care of his kid. I love to see a young lady take care of her kids. But when I say a man taking care of a young man taking care of his kid, I get him, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And don't let the haters stop you from doing what you got to do. Well, I'm going to tell y'all something. Hey, baby. Hey, princess. Let me tell y'all. Your children can make a change in your life. Your children will make you see life different because you're with somebody who love you. Do you know some men don't tell their sons or their daughters that they love them? If it wasn't for my kids, I wouldn't even finish college. I would have finished college because I always want to coach track and field. I didn't want to teach, but I ended up doing it. But I want to coach track and field. I didn't want to do nothing else but coach because I ran track. But the college, I was going to finish college anyway because I love school. But when I had my child, when I started having children, y'all, I had them children because I want to have them children. I had babies because I want the babies. Because I'm going to take care of the baby because I want baby. I love children. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell y'all something. And take it from me. Take it from me. I would never thought that I would see 66. I never thought I'd see an age 66. Because I was a once upon a time 19-year-old, 20-year-old, 30-year-old. Don't you know I feel good that I'm 66 and I look better than some of these women I am? I will make some of these older women embarrassed if I tell them I'm 66 and how I be dressing and looking, baby, and can still dance and learn, I got to learn the dances what the young people doing because they doing good dances now. They doing exercise dances. Grandmamas are grandmothers, but we taking care of ourselves now. When I look at it, when I was looking at them old women, y'all got on my nerve at this meeting today. Yesterday, well, this is a new day. I was like, dang, they get on my nerve. I said, I'm glad I ain't like that. I said, I would make these women sit down if I tell them how old I am. And they think they talking to a little girl. And I'm just a respectful person. I'm respectful to the young and I'm respectful to the old. And I tell these young men, keep doing what you doing, baby, because you're going to have luck. Take care of your kids, you're going to have luck. But I wish y'all men would work on this. I wish we get back together. Marriage, when you're married, you have a membership. That's your wife. That's your husband. When she came down that aisle, or when y'all was in front of that judge, y'all smiled at each other, and y'all said y'all love each other. Death do us part. You didn't marry her, and then don't do like me. I end up calling myself want to get married, trying to do like some of y'all was gonna try to get married in my 40s. And I thought I'm gonna marry this person, thought this person gonna be the person. Shoot. That mother sucker nutted up when I said I do, cause I got the credential. He didn't. And he changed, y'all. That quick. Soon I said I do and everything. He changed on me. He wasn't the person that I knew. And guess what I did? I jumped out that goddamn marriage so fast it didn't make no sense. If you didn't see Peter Cottontail hop down the street, I was gone. I got a divorce so quick and within done 6 months. And we were still fooling around after 6 months. But he still thought I was his wife. And I said, I just showed you your divorce papers. We ain't had no kids together. People change. You ain't got to tolerate nothing because you got a baby dad, you got children by that, and you ain't got to stick in nothing that's gonna give you a headache. Cause you got a baby dad by them. A baby mom, that's my baby mama. That's why I ain't left, cause my baby mama. And all that mess, y'all in the other room and they in the other room. They down the hall on that side of the house. You living on this side. Man, y'all, you ain't gonna be around me like that because I'm about to have some company. Yeah. I'm about to have some company. Shoot, I ain't gonna pretend. You got to go. Yeah, we did together for the kids. What? Why you don't get your own place? No. Well, then you gonna keep it like that then. I'll talk to you later. Drop that zero, baby. And when y'all get out of a relationship, don't be quick about jumping in. You ain't gave yourself time enough to breathe and know who the person is who you saying I do. Who you married into. You didn't get to know that person. You just want to be married. Oh, it's so good when you just meet somebody. Okay, meet somebody today and then, but y'all ain't been together no years. Take care of them children. You want some happiness, put them children in sports. Put them children in piano. Put them children in something. You can guess what you can do. You can go to their baseball game, football game, cheerleader thing, or whatever. Soccer game, the band. Put them in something to get you out the house. All I did was spend with my children, all 5 of them, all on the athletes, y'all. And you wouldn't even know right now if they were mine. Because they ain't wild like that. I want to commend all my young, I don't care what color you are, if you young and you being a good father, and that old good act like she don't appreciate you. You can see your child. It's a law. You can see your child. They're going to let you see your child. Don't argue with her. You can see your child. Take her to court, baby. Take her to court. Don't be scared to take your baby mama to court. And don't be scared to take your baby daddy to court. They'll give you a waiver. Y'all ain't got to deal with pressure. See, a lot of people don't know that young people. See, I can understand because my youngest one is 29. I think Jake doing it 28 or 29. And then my other one 32. And then the other girls in their 30s and one in their 40s. But the thing is, young people need someone to listen to them. Young men out here need men in their life. Men grown, some of y'all grown men so scared to be grown men. It's time for y'all to take your granddaddy place. These young men come to me and talk to me all the time, y'all. I mean comedy, I mean professional folks. And I talk like old one of them old grandmas, but we be talking, cracking them jokes, having them laughing and everything. I just be so serious. And they just be laughing. I don't know why me and got laughing at me when I be talking to them. I say I'm just as serious as a horse. Men's don't got smarter. And the criminals don't got slicker. I'm gonna tell y'all young men, only thing a young man 20, 19, 18, 16, 20, 30, 40 want somebody to do is to listen to them. If y'all women should close your mouth and be quiet, y'all can hear what he said. He apologizing to you. He trying to tell you. And if you're in a relationship and somebody made one mistake, don't leave them for that. Unless it's that bad. Don't leave your relationship for no one mistake. Because we all make mistakes. Now look, you can't get mad when she make her mistake now. She ain't doing it on purpose. Everybody can make a mistake in life. But one thing you can't change. It's an illness. You can keep up with and take care of yourself. I just be want to know, y'all got to understand, men's only thing that y'all just need to understand. I'm just gonna be from woman and from grandmama, from a mama, from a sister, from auntie. A woman with children do not carry herself like a woman with don't have kids. A woman now, I ain't said no gold digger. I ain't said nothing about a gold digger. I seen some good young girls out here. I seen some nice young men out here working, doing good, taking care of their children. Happy, y'all. We got to stop at being happy. But we keep meeting the wrong people. I be asking God, I said, please stop introducing me to knuckleheads. So what I do is I keep my side piece. I keep my side piece. I've been on that side piece for some years. I'm just gonna hold on to the side piece. Cause I don't have time to get to try to know nobody else. I don't feel like exercising like that no more. Not doing it all over again. Of course I don't. But when I was y'all age, it's okay though. If I'm in my 20s and stuff like that, and 30s and 40s, it's okay. It's okay at 50 and 60. But I think that I don't got too far in my way. I'm settled in my ways. I like to have fun. I like to laugh. I like to go to the comedy show and tell jokes on the stage, y'all. I put one of my shows out there for y'all. I'm gonna wait until I get my hair braid. I don't know what I'm doing to my hair before I do another show. I got a little right up there on that stage. I can tell some jokes. But just remember, if you need somebody to listen to you, repeat the 23rd Psalm. And I know y'all don't know what I'm talking about, the 23rd Psalm. The 23rd Psalm, and you can go to Google and Google it. It starts with our Father, which art in heaven. And trust me, you'll be getting money from somewhere. You ask Lord for, you'll start doing better. Just look up there, start it up, and you go up there and say the 23rd song. And it's not spelled the 23rd SON. It's spelled funny. I think it PSAM. I'm not sure. But it's the song. Go just put in our Father which art in heaven. And baby, anytime you going through something, repeat that. Anytime you think about doing something crazy, think about that. Think about it. Pray. Stop saying it. Prayer can change you. I saw two girls. I ain't gonna hold y'all up long. I'm so used to doing it. I'm from the country and we just sit around and talk like this, y'all. Like I'm talking to y'all. We just sit around and talk. Look, y'all, I ain't gonna hold y'all up, but this is what I gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something. You're good. And ain't nothing wrong with you. Just get yourself together. And get yourself together. And when you get sick and tired, you'll make changes in your life. But when you just get tired, you ain't gonna try to make no change. I'm talking about in your relationship. When you get sick and tired of going through what you going through, sick and tired. When I say sick and tired, you'll do something. But don't argue. Whatever you do, don't argue. If you don't know how to get out of something, keep praying. Don't never try to get out of a relationship fussing and cussing each other out. Let it go. And work on yourself. Because then it could be you. It could be you. Sometimes it don't be the men all the time. It be us sometimes, ladies, because we don't want to listen. Just close your mouth and listen to him. Don't play with him. Just listen to him. He just wants you to listen. That's all he wants you to do is to listen to him. See, you missed out on what he said because you weren't paying him no attention. You weren't listening. We got to learn how to communicate. It's not what we say. It's how we said it. And sometimes you have to catch yourself. Have y'all ever did like me before? I can catch myself. I said, dog, did I say it like that? Shit, I didn't mean to say it like that. And I said, I said it wrong. I apologize. It's a lot of people who don't apology. They don't like to apologize. I do. I'm the most apologetic person because I make mistakes. I be like, golly, I just heard how I said to you. Not many times people, we as older people, we have to apologize to these young people. The way we release something, pressure out, we say things that we don't mean to, but we need to go back and apologize. I'm talking about us as older people too. We got to say, oh man, I'm sorry, baby. I apologize. I did say that wrong. And do you know how good that make a young person feel? But young people, y'all got to be apologetic too. Y'all, we got to get it together. And stay around positive people. Positive changes can change you. But if you're around somebody that every time they call you, they complain about what's going on in their house. They ain't happy. They this and they that. You got to hear their problem. Well, you need to start hanging around that person. Find you somebody else to hang with. Negative people bring negative energy. Positive people continue to be positive. But every time they call you, they got to tell you something about their husband, their girlfriend, she this, that. Nobody want to hear that. They want to tell you, oh, he don't did this again, he don't broke up again, we don't did it. Nobody want to hear every time you call your best friend, you telling your best friend about somebody you dating. Y'all keep on. They don't want to hear your problem all the time. They want to hear something good come out to me. They already told you what to do. Stay around positivity, people, y'all. Negative bring negative energy. Positive bring positive energy. And if you ain't ready to change, don't pretend to change. The little small things that we don't do, we need to do it. She asked you to do something small. She asked you to do one thing for her. Clean that backyard out. And the mama asked you to empty that trash. Wash the dishes before I get home. When you get up out of bed, make it. When the little small things is breaking up your relationship. Ain't that crazy? They say, you tell your friend what y'all fussing about. And they say, that's all? Somebody got to be the big person in the relationship. And lastly, Jarvis butt is not a good man. Can't no woman change that man. Can't no woman change that man. Women, I'm gonna let y'all go after this. Stop trying to fall in love so fast. Get to learn these men. Y'all be want a man so quick. Y'all just got out of a relationship. Slow down. You trying to make this man marry you, and this man already told you he wasn't ready to get married. Women don't like to hear you talk like that, y'all. They ready to get the heck on. That man already told you he got a wife. And you still want to be with him. Sometimes, I used to be, y'all, I ain't trying to say nothing wrong. I used to thought to marry me and what the bad man to be with. Then you ain't got to worry about them staying with you. I'm sorry. I used to say that, but I did. I used to thought that to marry me and what the best men, because I know they got to go home. They ain't got to stay here. But I love y'all. Y'all be good. Be sweet. Love y'all. Stay around positive. Stay off and around that negative energy. And if you need some help and you want to talk to somebody, you need to repeat the 23rd song. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Just put it up in Google and it'll tell you 23rd song. And whatever you going through, time gonna get hard. And time gonna get bad. Okay? I love y'all. I'm out.